So the secret's out. This 2016 LML actually came from an auction. In the last year, I've transformed it into what it is today, and I'm going to be showing you guys the full recap, start to finish. Let's get right into it. At least 7:40 p.m. and I'm heading home from the groomer because I had to get my dog. And the truck will be here in about 30 minutes, give or take. And I'm on my way home right now, and I'll either get there when it's delivered, right after it's delivered, or right before. So anyways, see you guys then. Shoot, I ain't doing nothing. What do you know? The what?
Well, I was working on Link's thing and I cut my finger.
Currently I'm working on getting, there's actually screws underneath here, they're Allen heads. They're kind of difficult to get out, but I'm working on it. As you can see, one's right there. I got it loosened up. He is getting all of them loosened up, so I'll update you guys when I get that done. Alright everybody, seat is out. The only words I got is have fun with these and all them stupid clips. I broke a few, as you can see, but make sure that you scoot this slider forward enough to get the seatbelt bolt out first. Please, because I took the whole seat apart and that's the only part I lacked, and it was up against this right here and I couldn't get anything in there to get it. So let's get this on. Alright everybody, seat is in my living room and I've been just slowly taking off these torque screws. I've got those panels off and that. And it's just a slow process. I'll update you guys if I get a little bit more. So I think the best way I found is getting a straight screwdriver and jamming it in between the clip and metal and pulling and grabbing it. Alrighty. I started pulling the seat on up, and you got these little clips down in there that you gotta use a pair of pliers or something to get it off of this blue rail, because you don't want to rip them out because you gotta put them back in. And you just keep on working your way around. So here's what I'm looking like right now. Alright everybody, I just got it off. Here's my new seat cover. My dog's by the way. Anyways, new seat cover. Old seat cover. So stitches seem to line up pretty good, so we'll see. I'll try putting it on there and I'll let you guys know. Some wiggling, got that worked out. Get it out. Working on it.
Huh?
Working on it.
Do you have to tail that? Can't you just slip that one out now and slide that other one in?
Yeah, this guy on YouTube, he pushed his back a little bit more though. Goodness. Probably ain't never been changed.
That's I'm gonna set your camera back.
Okay. Oh my goodness, Dad. This has been. I got my little shop back here. We're gonna vacuum this out. the air filter we're putting back in it. Let's go ahead and throw it back in it. Let's just get a before and after of both of these. That's the old one. This right here feels like it's dry rotted. And you can just see all the sand and everything in there. This is the new one. It's crisp. Throw it in there. All right, a little persuasion. I ended up taking these off to get a better push on it. We're letting the truck warm up, so oil comes out easier. Truck right now, and this is the type of oil filter we're putting on. We just got that one took off. Luckily, we had a snap-on tool to remove it with some pretty good leverage, and it made it super easy because they put that on way too tight. Alrighty, everybody, we got the new filter in, so we're getting ready to put the 10 quarts we need. And we got this off from Walmart. This is the what we're using, Rotel 15W40. We got our funnel right here, and we're gonna go ahead and pour it on in. Alrighty, everybody, we just got the new spin-on filter on and drained all the old transmission fluid out. Now we're going to be pouring new in. What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be putting the meter and valve on the truck. I got a few pieces off, like the resonator, so let's go ahead and show you guys what we're doing. What's up, everybody? They're currently cleaning ditches on my house, but anyways, right there I got my breaker bar in there and I got it on the pulley. We're gonna get it loose so we can get a little slack. So we're taking that out and such. So see if I can get a camera angle to see you guys. I bet my head's in the way a lot of these. See the meter and valve is right there. Can get better with this. But I got me some brake cleaner and some hand air. I'm gonna be taking this right here loose, and so I can get further down in there and put in that right there. So I'll keep this out. Here's the old one out. It don't look like there's any debris or anything in there. Here's the old screws. And here's my new one. Like a surgeon, I got in there and took it out. So yeah. Let's get this one put back in. Sorry I didn't video it. Stressful times. Everybody, after a trying time, I've got the old one out and new one in. Let me tell you what I did. Okay, so I'm sitting up here on the truck. Also, back up your other, if you got another truck, back it up so the tailgate your ear sinks down and lean over. I got me some brake cleaner and some pressurized air. I sprayed it off down here really good and got it cleaned up really good. I took this, pushed it out of the way, unclipped that. I'm gonna put that back in there now. But anyways, then I took my old one and I got the screws out. My only Torx bit I have is this one in my pocket. I took and wiggled down there and found my screws after trial and error. These are the only Torx bits I have. Not really an option to get them in there, and so you're supposed to use the longer head right here, but I didn't have that. So I used this. I used this piece with, it's here somewhere, and it's on my drill, and I connected it to my drill and I got it out, and it really wasn't torqued in that hard, so I took and got this and used it like a screwdriver. And boom, I pretty much screwed it all the way tight like this, and then I got that and torqued it just a pinch, nothing too crazy because I didn't want to strip the bolts. And I got it in there, and then I plugged my stuff back up and everything. And now I'm just gonna get some of these bent back and such. I'm gonna start putting this all back together, and I'm gonna show you guys that. Sorry I didn't video actually taking it out, but I didn't want to get any dirt or nothing in there, so. I wish I just was the people that could like boom and then throw it in there, but I'm not like that. I actually gotta do the work. There they go. You know, like cool. Alright, we've got most of the other parts put back together. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this belt back on place. The belt should be on there just a few less. That right there is how you install your fuel meter and valve by energy. What's up everybody? Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing video of our center console because I tried to recover that. It did not work as we thought it would. So I'm going to be showing you this right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Got it in there, so let's go ahead and clip this piece on. Go do this. What's up everybody? As you can see behind me, we got the brand new truck. Alrighty everybody, I'm just gonna be talking through this. This is just a kind of little introduction video to the truck. I'll show you some shots of it real quick, and I'll get into talking. I'm gonna be doing a walk around, just kind of show you around the truck. Right now, as you can see, we got the batteries plugged up. It was dead, so we're trying to charge them. They may not charge, but we shall see. It is a Duramax 2016 2500. has not been deleted yet though, so we're thinking about doing that. Nothing for sure yet. Leather interior, very nice, untouched. One little spot right here, but besides that, she's beaut. One of my favorite things about this truck is the cab lights. You can see them up there. I had never thought much about cab lights, but on this truck, I seen them and I fell in love. Go ahead. After some persuasion, we got this bad boy started, so old baby's running good, as you guys can hear. But thank you so much for checking out this video. If you would, leave a like, subscribe, helps the channel out a ton. Big plans for this truck right here. So stay tuned and we'll keep you guys updated. Peace out. What's up? I don't think I like the way the round boards look, so today we're gonna be taking them off. Alright everybody, I got two 13mm right there. And now we gotta get these. Alrighty, in today's video, I'm going to be checking the horn and putting some dielectric grease on it and falling down the pins so we can have a horn again. First, I start by taking out some of these clips. Also, you need one of these. I'm gonna try the screwdriver and it's gonna break the clips. So I'm going to get the rest of them took out. Alrighty, all the clips are out. Let's take off this plastic piece. Now we got to take out these 10 millimeters. And after that, we'll take out this headlight. So let's get them unloosened. Alrighty, got all the bolts out. So now we're gonna take this piece off. And the way you do it is you pull out because there's clips in there, and then after you got all the clips pulled out throughout there, you pull up. So let's see if we can get that done. Okay, and then to get that out of here, you lean it forward and then up. Look at that. Alright, now we got that done, let's pull this headlight out of here. For the headlight, I had 3 bolts. 1, 2, and 3. And after that, it wouldn't come out, so I had to put my screwdriver. It wouldn't come out, so I had to put my screwdriver right here and push down and release that. So now, that should come straight out. Alrighty, I couldn't get the headlight out because there's a clip back there. I really don't have to mess with it after some looking further. But right there is the horn. I'm gonna take and get me a socket on that and see what I can do when I socket. All right, I'm walking you through the process of what I did and let's talk about it. I pulled the bolts out of them too because I didn't know that there was 2 horns. So pulled them both out. And the connectors right here, I had to take those out and clean them with electric grease or something, and then electric degreaser cleaner. That's what I used. And after that, I tested them and everything, and they worked fine. So got that fixed. What's up, everybody? Today we're deleting the truck. I'm gonna kind of show you the process. I'm going to hop in with the Easy Link. Also, get yourself one of these. I got a battery charger on mine right now. That way that it don't lock the ECM. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy plugged up. I will show you guys the process. All right, now we're in the app. I'm gonna go ahead and click on my technician, make sure I'm connected. I'm not gonna show it, but if you get your kit off Diesel Dudes, this is where it should be. Then we're gonna go to ECU profiles. I'm gonna be using the stock air fuel, a single tune. I preferably like the 100 horsepower one for the economic. Got to make sure you're connected to the internet. That's what I'm doing here. And I'm going to go ahead and download it.
it will not take long to download it. It takes long to install it. After this is installed, I'm gonna try to install it, but I forgot that I'm disconnected from the Lynk itself to the truck. So I'm gonna back up and reconnect it. I had to switch to the Wi-Fi to download the tune, so now I'm gonna go back and reconnect the Lynk, as you can see here. Now that I'm connected to the Lynk, I'm gonna go back into the ECU profiles and get started downloading it. It'll take a few minutes, but as long as you do everything you're supposed to, everything will be fine. You have to like cycle your key right here, off position. Then after you do that, on position, but do not crank it. Just turn your key to the on position. After you're there, just continue. Everything should start booting up. Now this process will take a minute. I'm gonna speed it up, but I'm not gonna cut it. After this process gets done, it's going to cycle the key again, just to make sure everything's all right. Just hit continue on all this. Let's go. And after this, your tune will be successfully installed, and I'm gonna hop out of the truck and make sure everything's got no check engine lights and unhook everything that's supposed to be unhooked.
All right, guys, quick little update. As you've seen, it just installed, and I went up there and I've unhooked the EGR and some different things like that. I'll show you. Unplugged this one, throttle valve, unplugged that, and unplugged that back there into my EGR. But I just started to make sure I got no engine warning lights or anything, and I started it once, turned it off, start it again, let it run just a minute, and we're good. But then I'm gonna go ahead and get started pulling this stuff off here. Thanks for getting this far. Everybody, right now I got me a rug set up so I can kind of get underneath here. I have sprayed my bolts and everything, especially these. These right here with WD-40, and all there really is to do is just chop this out of here. So let's get chopping. All right, everybody, I got the first little part cut out. I got with some jack stands underneath here to lift that up a little bit, give me a little bit more room. But I got the full 5-inch exhaust, so I should get to cut this wherever I want. So that's sweet. But I'll come back after I cut a little bit more. All right, another update. I took this bracket out and just kept on working my way around cutting this one. I got a pry bar and pried that out. That way I could cut that even more without cutting my frame or scratching it or anything. And now I'm gonna unbolt the 3-bolt flange. I'm getting everything ready for that. And then I can wiggle this out of here because it's already loose right now. And then I got down to the rest of the axle and stuff, but that shouldn't be bad at all. Which I don't want to jinx myself. But anyways, I'll show you once I get a little bit more done. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It took some persuasion. That right there wasn't bad. But no, that one, that was a chunker. So, on to the next step. I may go ahead and start cutting that back there out. All right, everybody. I've got the total exhaust out of there. Alrighty. I then got the bolts out underneath there, and then I'm gonna pop in the tabs, and that should fall. Probably gonna be a bunch of dirt. So let's see that. Anyways, went ahead and took the def tank off. Looks much better. I really like it. So we're gonna take the wheel off, fender well out, and get to the EGR and up and down pipes. But first, I'm gonna work on getting some of these stuff out here for room. It was they was just short enough for as soon as it started cutting. As soon as it started cutting, it Hey, I ain't got this tore from the gym. Huh?
That's it.
Got the man, the myth, the legend putting on the cab bolts. We are almost done. Look at that man.
What a specimen.
Look at him work. Screw that on there, you good boy. Good boy. Got the exhaust ready to go. Just got to get put on the truck. We got the boys working on the truck, filming. Yep, we almost got it. 95% done.
I know what it is.
What?
Size is this?
13.
13. Deep wall 13 is what we need.
No, that ain't what it is.
Hey, Papa, you want you a cold brewski?
Run me through it.
What's up, guys? We just finished Hayden's delete. Yeah. Hayden.
Right, I'm really excited to ride it. I'm in a roll call. And that's probably what I'm most excited for of everything. But this job has been awful.
Russ, your thoughts?
It was a little bit tougher than expected.
That's for sure.
Guys, would you say that's probably the
What's up, y'all? We just finished Hayden's delete. It is currently 4:30 something, I think, in the morning. Yeah, we just got it done. It took us about
14-ish hours.
14-ish hours, and we're
Still don't have
still not all the way done. Yeah, still got to do the exhaust and stuff, so. But everything else is good to go.
underneath the truck. Alright everybody, here's my plans on how I plan to do my rock lights. Rock light plan. Wheel wells. The X's are rock lights, so I'm gonna do 2 rock lights per wheel well. This is the sides of the truck. This is some cross members. And that's the front of the truck, some cross members. And I got 3 lights in the grill I need to add to the 28 I ordered. Right here is the hitch mount, so I'm gonna probably put 2 back there, and then that's the axle, I'm probably put some there. And I hope to put some around there, but I don't know, the mounting places are hard. So that's the plan. This is the supplies I got to do it. These are my rock lights. They are beefy to say. I cut a little place out the bottom of them to give a better spot for the cord to come out so it won't pinch it or anything. I'm gonna use zip ties instead of screws because I really don't want to drill into my frame. And I got this pad here to go against the frame directly. I got my wire, and these are some pretty high wattage lights, so I got some beefy wire. These are to connect to my relays. And I got 4 relays, and that's a whole different thing I'll explain later. But zip ties, lights, wires, the main thing. I'll get into all this junk later. That's on this sheet for my plan. So I'll kind of just show you guys. I'm probably gonna pop this off, and so I can access the rock lights in there and wire them up. So I'll show you guys how we're gonna do that. All right, everybody, got a rock light here, one here, and one right here. You can see the wires. Gotta mostly run. What's up, everybody? This is day 2 right now. And as you can see, I'm filthy. This has been a long process, took a lot longer than I thought, and I'm still not done. I gotta do the wheel wells on the, pretty much 3 wheel wells, and I about got all the ones on the frame laid. I just gotta cut wires, solder them, and different stuff like that. So I'll see if I can get a few clips showing you guys what I'm doing. Alrighty, I'm gonna take my drill bits, and I'm gonna get my template. Let me show you guys how I'm gonna cut this out. Here's my template. The hole's right here, and I don't like bending it, putting it directly on this right here, then putting it through that hole. So I just cut a little piece out right there. Bolt hole, bolt hole. I set it on there and drill out where everything goes. For hours and hours of hard work. Let me turn the lights off. It's super bright out here. Super bright. What's up, everybody? Today we're gonna be unboxing our diesel LEDs. They just came in today, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut the box open, and we're gonna see what we're looking at. Bubble wrap's fresh. What I've been waiting for. Man, I'm excited for these.
I got these from Diesel LEDs, so hopefully you enjoy. Let's get right into it.
Everybody, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to change your factory fuel filter on a Duramax. So sit tight and I'm going to show you how to. Go ahead and take that boot off. 2 bolts, one here, one there, pull it out. That way you can prime and bleed your new fuel filter. Step number 2, take all your little screws out of your fender well. Get that popped down. Boom, you got yourself your filter. Step 2, disconnect this. I'm gonna push this little tab in and it should pop right off. Like that. Alrighty. You wanna take and be prepared to spill some diesel. You're gonna have that. Okay. Got some gloves, got my shop towels, so we can get that in there and spill the least amount of diesel possible. What's up, everybody? I'm in my kitchen right now. Got the oven ready. Probably shut the store for a second. Oven's ready. I got my workstation set up over here, and clears are going in. Fingers crossed. Hopefully I don't break them or mess them up or anything. I'm gonna put them on a pan probably, and just go from there. Hopefully everything works out. So I'll show you guys when I get the prime on this thing. Alright, everybody, I'm getting ready to pull them out. I got me some gloves. Shouldn't burn me or anything, which from what I can see on YouTube, they're not that much, so we shall see.
you for everybody that's got this far in the video. This is how the truck sits today, 1 year later. A lot of work's went into it, and I'm very satisfied with the way it looks now. Definitely more things to come, but I'm super pleased. But again, thank you everybody for watching. If you would, like and subscribe, helps the channel out a ton. See you guys in the next one.